Hi, today we are going to learn about PrintWriter class as a part of file handling. In the previous classes, we have seen when it comes to writing the data, we have seen file writer class, and then we have seen buffered writer class. Both classes we have seen. So file writer classes was a good choice when we have less number of writes, and when we have more number of write operations, we have buffered writer, which is more enhanced, and the method, another new method in buffered writer is new line method for giving new line in writing. One problem with these two writers is that they print only, or they write, these two methods, they write only character data. Even you cannot write numbers. Even if you want to write numbers, you have to pass them as a character, something like this. So because if you remember, if I write 97, what was the output I got? 97, the output was A, because it was converting, it was taking as Unicode, and the output was A. But so there is no way to write the integers, double, or other Boolean data type. So PrintWriter method, it solves this problem by defining print method, and it also solves the requirement of a specific line, specific command for new line. In file writer, we have to explicitly write /n. In buffered writer, we have to write explicitly new line. But in PrintWriter, we have a method called println, which automatically includes the new line in writing. So coming to the constructors of PrintWriter method. PrintWriter PW new PrintWriter. So here, as we have done with the constructor PrintWriter and string file name. So here what we have to notice is that file writer and file reader, they could not directly buffered writer and buffered reader, they could not directly communicate with file. So they had to use some either writer object or reader object, but PrintWriter, it can directly communicate with the file. So we can directly pass the file name. That is one constructor. The second constructor, we can use file descriptor instead of file name. So here, instead of file name, we can give file descriptor FD. That is the second constructor. And we can also use a writer object. So these three are the constructors in PrintWriter class. Now let us see the methods in the PrintWriter class. Methods in PrintWriter. So what are the methods we have seen in file writer and buffered writer? Basic common methods: write, int ch, writing a character, write character array, write flush, close. These were the common methods which are also present in PrintWriter class. Apart from this, additional methods in PrintWriter class are print. You can print a character, you can print an integer which was not there in other two writers. So PrintWriter is the most advanced writer which can be used very easily and for different purposes of writing different types of data. Print double D, eighth one, print double string, yes, print boolean B. So you can write all the data types. You can write integer, you can write character, you can write double, you can write string, you can write boolean, all this. So if you want new line after printing everything, so what we can do is we can take the same methods, we can use the same methods with ln, which will include a new line. So println double, println string, println boolean. So totally 9 plus another 5, 14 methods we have. So let us take a program quickly. So let us take a class called PrintWriter Demo. Now let me import the required packages. Import java.io.printwriter and import java.io.ioException, because these methods will throw an exception. Main method, let us create a file. File writer, let us take file writer object. So let me import java.io.filewriter. File writer fw is equal to new file writer, and let us say I want to create PW demo text. and let us throws IO exception. Now let us create PrintWriter object, PrintWriter PW is equal to new PrintWriter, the third constructor, and here we pass the FileWriter object. So let us write into this file with pw dot write. If we use write method, it will print a character corresponding to that. If I use 97, what it will print? It will print A. And now I will write pw dot println a string pple. Now let us close pw. And let us see what is happening. FileWriter. So if you see our my Eclipse workspace, in that the project is. So here PW demo, if you see APPLE here, this A is because of 97, PPLE is the string. So similarly we can print some more data. So pw dot println, if I print 100, it's not write 100. If it is write 100, D will be printed. If you print 100, it will be 100 only. So here it is 100. Then you can print double data, pw dot println 3.14. New lines will be printed automatically because we are using println. Then we can also print a boolean data, true. So this is print. So this is about PrintWriter, which is the most advanced writer. So we have seen FileWriter, buffered writer, and PrintWriter. If you see the architecture, the hierarchy of these writers, object class is extended by writer abstract class and reader abstract class. Writer abstract class is extended by output stream writer. So output stream writer is extended by FileWriter. I hope this arrow should be towards up because it is inheritance. But the concept is writer abstract class is extended by buffered writer and PrintWriter. Whereas reader abstract class is indicated by input stream, inherited by input stream reader. It is extended by file reader and buffered reader. In writer we have three: FileWriter, buffered writer, PrintWriter. But in readers we have only these two. So we will be using output stream writer and input stream writer for binary data, that we will see in the next session.